Hey everyone, Brandon here, and welcome back to more Pyre. Now, since I figured I wanted to record another episode, this is like a little bit after my last one. I really quickly want to take a look at more of this information stuff. Because it says race is nomad, race is demon. Okay. Men and women cast from the Commonwealth and stripped of name, home, and title. Former men and women who survived in exile long enough to be transformed by it. A swift dog-like creature known for their loyalty, optimism, and appreciation for the simple things. Trafficker? Dealing with contraband for long enough can lead to making some strange acquaintances. They ensured the highwaymen, the high-wing remnants never flew far from their mountain nest. Everyone served on the Commonwealth's blood border. Those who exiled remained. That's interesting. Astral signs, crime, motive, years exiled. Okay, there's also other information here. The free spirit. He wandered the downside in search of a way to regain his freedom and return to his home. He is the one who nursed you back from the brink after finding you in the downside. God, some of these, because this is in like only like 1280 by 720, some of the words aren't completely there. You guys will have a better chance of reading it because it'll actually be zoomed out more for you guys. She is grim, long-time resident of the downside, grown accustomed to surviving here. I'm just gonna read their stuff. So she's a fallen soldier, the fast talker. He is an opportunistic and well-connected cur, still clinging to his once comfortable lifestyle. I remember that reading that before. Okay, let's get back to the book. Because now I can actually read it by this. Know perhaps the thrice cursed name of Solomon Mur, the Emperor of Sar, the first exile, and my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life. Such was the hatred for him in and around his country. Yet we found in Solomon Mur, a man transformed in body, mind, and spirit, a man deserving of much more than mercy. In time he named us all his scribes, and he became the eighth. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know this story is to know the right. That's cool. Is there something I'm supposed to see here, or... The stuff around the book is really kind of cool. Okay. Oh. I did not know that it was going to be such as that it would just say commence the right there. Oh well. As the darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the remnants of the rites. The preparations are set, however, everything is still and calm. Soon they grow restless. Keep telling you there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are. If we traveled all the way for nothing. I don't think we did. Look up. Whoa. The goal of each rite is to extinguish the adversary's fire. Pyre.
Freedom! The stars align at last. You reach the Ridge of Goal at the appointed time, and your triumvirate.
Triumvirate?
Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the Accusers. Whose ever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let the rites commence.
I don't think this is gonna end well. The stars are aligned and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others, also clad in remnants. Your adversaries in the rites. Everyone ready? Let's hope so. Be still, we have a adversary. The one whom she refers to steps forward. At last, the Nightwings grace us with their presence. The name of the triumphant in blue. It seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identities. I see that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold, who unfastens his mask. Surprised to see old Lendel again? He is apparent leader of the exile triumphant you encounter at the Ridge of Gaul. I trust you remember my face, though you might have assumed never to see it again after last time. Never had I come so close to freedom only for you to dash my hopes. Now I and the Accusers shall repay the affront. Exile triumphant clad in gold, their leader harbors ill will for something he thinks you did. He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It's time for the shadows. You clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand.
Begin! My.
Boom!
Have the Accusers underestimated you?
Yes, they have.
Too bad for that one. Goodbye,
nope.
Jodari. Glory!
No, I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, Accusers, stand your ground. Let your auras boil in rage.
It seems that you have flustered the Accusers.
We have rattled them. They mean to draw us out. Then we'll have to run more circles around them.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile?
God, you move so slowly, too.
Come on. A daring display.
That's cool.
Flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such tricks.
do this?
Plunged into their fire. No more than a lick of flame remains. And it is done.
That was easy enough. That last one was super
You
easy.
have prevailed.
Nightwings.
Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory.
I will. Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forget your wickedness. And when next we meet, you will rule the day.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes. The exiled Jodariel has gained enlightenment. Only the enlightened can regain their freedom.
We have withstood worse nights than this, though few is strange. Okay, now is when it gets interesting. Sins of the Fallen Emperor. Right Mastery is enhancing a demon's strength and physical prowess. Enhancing a demon's spirit and sheer force of will. After banishing an adversary, Joriel instantly recovers all her stamina. Enact to make Joriel gain this mastery. After using Rush to lunge forward, Joriel can rush again right away. Ooh, that's interesting. I think I want Joriel to be my destroyer though. At the start of the right, Joriel's Pyre automatically gains plus 75. Any adversaries banished by Joriel will take 30% longer to return. Sure, why not? Let's go for this.
The demon scribe bestows his favor.
Oh, you didn't gain enlightenment either. I get it. After the right, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon in the still night sky, you see a single star burn brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. Hold B to fling the orb. The longer you charge, the more pyre damage you deal if the orb flies into it. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rights are real, and we're in the Getting Out of Here Club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free. Until we are free. Until we're free. Here, here. Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lendell. He's cold-mannered head of the accusers and personnel grudge against... Yeah, I get it. Anyways, guess we better start packing. As the others go about their business, Hedwin turns to you. Reader, come walk with me, while the stars are still out. You and Hedwin walk in silence for a time before he speaks up. You have questions. Come, ask away. We need you in on this for the long haul. Why can't you conduct the rites yourself? So what happens if you refuse help? Why was he exiled? You ask Kedwin what he did to get sentenced to living in the downside. He maintains eye contact and smile. Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again and I'll tell you about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons towards the fading dark above. You gaze up at the stars. Jamur, the dusk star. The dusk star burns bright over an ancient spring in Dromore Valley. Well, this seems to be the next one. That was a scorpion. That's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon is fit for it. Then he returns to the others. How's it going, Rookie? M's fed, wheels clean. Status, Jody? No sign of howlers. Everything is secure. Good. Then get some rest. We're headed to the spring of Jomur. According to the stars, the next ride shall commence here. At dawn, we're off. Seems to have something on his mind. We find Rookie rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. Hey chum, know what? It's good to have someone else around here besides those two. So come to think of it, there's something I want to get your take on. And you have to promise to tell me honestly. What'd you say? What I mean is, he's hesitating, trying to find the words. Look, what I'm trying to say is, sense something serious in troubling him. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache, that it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous? I think the mustache is fine. It's very handsome, and if anything, it gives him a distinguished sort of look. Something about it makes him appear less trustworthy and perhaps less useful, too. That is true. His appearance is not your concern, nor is a drawn-out discussion on personal grooming. I think it looks fine. You suggest Rusky. I keep wanting to say Rusky. Rookie's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, chum. I knew straight away that you're a real judge of character. Anyway, gotta check the wheels again for mites. See you around. He bounds off the wagon. Rookie gains one hope for the next ride. Oh, the duration of banishment. That's cool. Do I have access to the next spot in this, or nope, just us two. Well, there's no one to talk to on the inside now, so let's just get going. Continue on our adventure. You have not yet been to this region of the downside. Rookie knows this mountain pass through to an arid region further north. I like how the wagon jumps. At least for this. Jomur Valley. The climate here in Jomur Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that, exiled curs roam this sand-swept fossil wasteland. We have a stowaway. Home? We can go home? She must have latched onto the undercarriage as you cross the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversation. You need but say the word, Hedwin. Come on, you can't be serious, Jody. She's just a kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jody. Jodariel approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home, or any of us, but At present, we have a room for you and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for the time. Jordariel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this. Really? You're so kind. You are most kind. To someone you just met like me? May the 8 scribes smile upon you. Some revere them as gods, believing they bound themselves to exile so that others could live free. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Ruki stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwyn. So, what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along? What, we gonna take every mite-bitten drive imp we find now, too? Easy, Ruki. I think he'd want for us to bring this one along. Who, Sandalwood? I thought you said he asked we find someone to fit in every type of mask. As I can tell, yours would fit her just fine. The parent name of some mysterious informant of Hedwyn, Jordariel, and Ruki's. He asked that we use our best judgment. Besides, we sent her away. She'll go tell anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now. So I can come in? It's very hot, and I'm a little thirsty and a little tired too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question though. What do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing. I don't know for sure. It's just, back home they called me lots of names, like for the color of my hair. They made fun of you just because you got gray hair? That's it. My name. It rhymes with gray. My name, it's just, they called me a lot of names. Since a girl struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her. Well, I mean, my immediate response was going to be May. You think that you can help the stowaway girl make peace with her name? Yeah, we'll go with May. You suggested the stowaway's girl name is May. She is a young vagabond girl with an odd manner and an unshakable sense of curiosity. Why, that's it. My name is May. My name is May. Where I am from, they called me May the Moon Touched. But I guess maybe you don't have to say that part because I don't really like it. Your fellow exiles decide to bring May along. For now, she almost collapses from exhaustion. So you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. May joins the group. She's tired but excited. Welcome her aboard, of course. Not like I got much choice, but you know, whatever. The black wagon arrives in somewhat peaceful stretch of Dromur Valley. Your companions wish to hold up here for the night. You give May and all of you a little time to rest. Let's go back inside. She seems to have something on her mind. May seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon. Oh, hi, mister. You are the one who knew my name. You guessed it, right? You did? Thank you for your hospitality. I've been eating with the imps and talking to the wagon. This wagon, he and I are the same age. Almost to the very day. But I am older. By 3 weeks. So I'm giving him a hard time. Little brother, I call him. He has a good wagon, isn't he? He will take us very, very far. My little brother, sure, he pulls at my hair at times, and I don't like it very much, but he is family. I am happy to be here with my family. I thought that I had lost them all again. I thought that I had lost them all. Oh, but we have stopped now, haven't we? Then I should go outside to dance, in case the scribes are watching. Yeah, the gods. Bye, mister. Smiling back at you, she prances out the door. Anything new in the book? Nope. Let's look at her stats. She does not have stats, of course. So that's interesting. Talismans grant special abilities and bonuses. So eventually that'll be a thing, seems like. Wait, other people... Oh wait. You observe the masks and robes, whose old engraving and embroidery suggest a formal purpose. Some of the garments are massive, while others are small they could fit a child. Can I click A on everything? No. That's adorable. You observe the man slumped in the corner of the wagon, wearing some sort of stringed instrument. You sense he lives, but nothing more. It seems inappropriate to ask him now. Well then. You observe the ladder leading to the locked enclosure above the cabin. The wagon's centrifuge must be up there. Its drive imps stare down at you with big wet eyes. Nope, he's the only one with higher hope. I like how with hers you can't even see her next levels of enlightenment. Exiles gain enlightenment by conducting the rites or from certain events. Well, that's cool. Well, anyways, this is where I'm going to have to leave this episode off. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know if you want to see me play more of this game down in the comments below. And I'm enjoying this. This is actually kind of really cool so far. I'm interested to see how the rest of the game goes. Anyways, I hope you all have an amazing day.